And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. This is caught. Knicks sideline touchdown. Unbelievable. Bryant for the win. Bang! Watch out. He's got getting away from the top speed.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another SGN video where it's all sim all the time. Today we're bringing you some 2K25 slider testing, guys. This is the first time I've dived into 2K25 outside of my career, and because I am rebuilding my partnership with Celtic LG, I'm not going to be working on gameplay sliders because it's pointless to be doing anything gameplay slider based without the rosters that he is making. However, that's okay, because I want to start off with the most important piece of the puzzle when it comes to NBA 2K gameplay, and that is the movement sliders. We know that they always need some work, and so that's what we are going to do. This will not be affected by the rosters that Celtic creates, so we are diving into movement sliders and settings for 2K25. By the way, if you are new to the channel, man, thank you for checking out the video. If you do like this content, man, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other 2K content that's coming your way. I got a lot of big things planned for 2K25 this year. I don't think you will be disappointed. Anyway, so the easiest way to test movement sliders is honestly CPU versus CPU, because you can see things a lot more clearly because you're having both the CPU teams running and you can just watch it. And now I want to let you guys know that what I did is I started off looking at the different default difficulty levels, Pro, All-Star, Superstar, and seeing how the sliders changed for the user and CPU between the two. So what I ended up doing is we're playing 1 quarter of gameplay with the 76ers at the Knicks, and this is going to be with the sliders set based to Pro, and then I set every single slider to 50 other than the movement sliders, the agility slider, and the on-ball defense slider. Everything else is at 50, so I don't want to hear anyone talk about shot success, shot tendencies, defense, anything. It's all 50. We're focusing only on movement. And then what I did is, because we've been told in the past that the different difficulty levels, regardless of what you change, impacts ace. And so I did another quarter that you'll get right after this. This one is the same teams, 76ers and Knicks. That one's in Philadelphia. That's going to be the exact same settings, everything on 50 other than the movement sliders I'm working on ball defense and agility, but that was based off of Superstar. And I want you guys to note that as you're watching the gameplay to see which one you like better. Obviously, they're going to need a bunch of gameplay sliders and tweaks. We know that, but just movement and how they play and move on the court, the difference between Pro and Superstar. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. By the way, this is still very early. Of course, we're making changes and going on. This is just an early start. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to the next one. Peace.
From deep, and the free ball is good.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. Bridges outside. Handle a screen on Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Gordon finds Maxey. Driving to the basket. No good there. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the lay-in, locked in on throwing it down.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Oubre outside. Gordon the pass to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
George, no good. New York trailing. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. It's good from long range.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dance.
Now George. He's got 6. Bounce pass Gordon. 13 feet away. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Gordon.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Angle down low. He's covered by Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Down low. Jacks up a 3. And the 76ers get it back. And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. He's got 5. Pass to Randall for 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Outside, George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 9 points.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Brunson surveying the D. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by New York. Randall outside. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 6.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Hart with it. Back to Brunson. Hart kicks to Brunson. Handle a screen on Maxey. And here's Brunson outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Maxey passes to George. Good. Nice job down low.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Knicks trail by 3. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get up, men. Get ready for fun, man. It's time, and let's make some noise for your Knicks Breaker Dance approved.
On defense, the 76ers. 3-point lead. And here's Brunson outside. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
A three ball. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon. George has got 14 points.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so determined, Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good. Knicks trail by 3. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Knicks high, 22.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6 inside. George. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And the first one drops. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The 76ers lead it. Gordon kicks to Maxey. Gordon with the screen for Maxey. From deep, George. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart. Then for the 76ers, Caleb Martin's checked in for George. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Oubre. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gordon. Pass to Martin. Three-pointer. They get it again. Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Free throw good, Drummond. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Kicks it out to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Robinson. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Anunoby outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle at the head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. To the middle. Lowry dishes to Drummond. Back to Lowry. Takes it inside, and that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 1.
You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drive.
Randle outside. Pass to Bridges. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. And that's now 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
27.
Maxey passes to Martin. Outside, Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the
Martin
first.
with a screen on Randle. Caleb Martin, and that's good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Brunson finds Robinson. It's stolen by Martin. In the corner, it's Martin. Pass to Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The first one falls.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
A different look for New York. Achua comes in for Randall. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. Maxey hits them both. Here's McBride. .122 left in the first. New York again turning it over. The Knicks have a number of famous fans like a boogie with a hoodie. He's here.
Just one more thing that makes New York home games special. Games here just feel bigger because of the names in the crowd.
The Knicks making a switch here. Okiki's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Council's checked in. Right wing. Here's Embiid. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Bridges a screen on Lowry. McBride passes to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 4 to shoot. Martin against Anunoby. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Achua, he's checked in for Okiki. And that one falls for Martin. Knicks trail by 9. McBride with the ball. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. That's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McBride. That one misses. Philadelphia leading by 8. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Lets it go with a 3. Jackson misses.
That is how you finish it.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, That is why you just throw it up there.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Are fierce rivals. Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. It's Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, and Hart. A bunch of Wildcats out there on the floor. And it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brunson. DiVincenzo on the wing, defended by Gordon. Hard against George. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Outside Oubre. Screen by Embiid. The 3-ball. Can't hit that one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And New York has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Brunson with the bucket.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to George. Embiid from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. Embiid's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Maxey finds Embiid. Outside Oubre. No good on the 3. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Brunson. Hart with it from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
For your Sixers, ENT.
Randall finds Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. Brunson misses. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. George passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Now Oubre. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Embiid from outside. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From the wing, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Oubre. Still without a bucket. Here's George. Great look there, but off target.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Randall. Over Gordon. Randall can't hit. George passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. That one rolls around and rims out. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
Here's Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing. The Sixers lead by 4. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Randall. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. DiVincenzo with it, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Maxey finds Oubre. DiVincenzo against Gordon. Screen by Embiid. 4-3. Gordon can't hit. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Hart can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Embiid against Randall. Out to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Randall outside. Shoots over Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Oubre on the wing. George outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. Randall, a screen on Gordon. Hart from long range. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Sixers lead by 6. For 3, Maxey sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 5 points.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Randall can't hit. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Now here's Randall. Over George. Randall can't hit. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. For 3, Maxey. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. It's hauled in by Oubre. Pass to Gordon. From deep 3-point range. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Outside Brunson. The floater. And he lays it in. Brunson's got 9 points.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
76ers will have a different look here. Martin, he's checked in for Paul George. Martin comes in for Oubre. Council, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Randall. Achua comes in for Hart. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's McBride in for DiVincenzo. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Lowry surveys the D. Lets it go from deep. Achua with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Brunson. The three is up. Brunson missing again. The Sixers lead by 10. Pass to Martin. Lowry with it. Jacks up a three. Achua with the rebound. Left side McBride. Out to the wing. Takes the three. And it's Brunson with the three. Brunson's got 12.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Lowry outside. Up top, Embiid. The Knicks with the rebound.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Brunson misses. Philadelphia shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Pass to Lowry. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Embiid passes to Martin. Here's Council. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. The Sixers with another miss. Knicks trail by 7. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Lowry. Robinson, a screen on Lowry. Here's Brunson outside. Doesn't go that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Sixers ahead, leading by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.